Hello everyone. What if I told you that success is not hidden in 1,000 books, not locked inside expensive courses, and not reserved for the lucky few? What if the difference between the people who achieve extraordinary things and those who spend their lives wishing they had is just one simple rule? Think about it. Every successful person you admire has faced failure. Every strong person has felt weak. Every confident person has doubted themselves. Yet somehow, they reached places others only dream about. Why? Most people believe success comes from talent. Some believe it comes from connections. Others spend years waiting for the perfect opportunity. But there is one rule that stands above all of them. One principle so powerful that if you follow it consistently, it can transform your entire life. The rule is simple. Never stop moving forward. Not fast. Not perfectly. Just forward. Because the moment you stop moving, fear takes over. Doubt takes over. Excuses take over. But the moment you take one more step, no matter how small, you are already closer to your dreams than you were yesterday. Progress is more important than perfection. There is a silent trap that keeps millions of people stuck exactly where they are. It does not look dangerous. It does not sound harmful. In fact, it often disguises itself as wisdom. It whispers, wait until you are ready. Wait until you know more. Wait until everything is perfect. And people listen. They spend months preparing, years planning, and sometimes entire lifetimes waiting for a moment that never arrives. The truth is that perfection has never built a dream, written a book, started a business, healed a broken heart, or changed a life. Progress has. The people you admire today did not begin because they felt completely prepared. They began because they understood that growth happens during the journey, not before it. A seed does not become a tree before touching the soil. It becomes a tree because it dares to enter the soil and face storms, darkness, and uncertainty. In the same way, your dreams do not grow while you wait. They grow while you move. Think about a child learning to walk. No child waits until they can walk perfectly before taking the first step. They fall. They stumble. They lose balance. Yet, every fall teaches them something. Every attempt strengthens their legs. Every small step brings them closer to mastery. Imagine if that child decided to stop after the first fall. Imagine if they believed falling meant they were incapable. None of us would ever learn to walk. Yet as adults, we often do exactly that with our goals. We try once and stop. We make one mistake and retreat. We face one rejection and convince ourselves we are not good enough. What we fail to realize is that every successful person was once a beginner who looked uncertain, inexperienced, and imperfect. The difference is that they continued moving while others remained frozen by the fear of getting things wrong. The road to success is not paved with flawless performances. It is paved with countless imperfect actions taken consistently over time. Every expert was once an amateur. Every master was once a student. Every champion was once someone nobody believed in. Their greatness did not come from knowing everything before they started. It came from learning while they moved forward. Life rewards action, not intention. It rewards courage, not comfort. You do not need a perfect strategy to begin. You only need enough faith to take the next step. The next step creates clarity. The next step creates confidence. The next step reveals opportunities that could never be seen from a distance. Most of the answers you seek are waiting on the path ahead, not in the place where you are standing today. Many people spend their lives dreaming about a better future while refusing to take imperfect action in the present. They fear being judged, they fear making mistakes, they fear looking foolish. Yet every person who has ever achieved something remarkable has experienced those same fears. The difference is that they valued progress more than perfection. They understood that a small step forward is infinitely more powerful than a perfect plan that never leaves the mind. Your future does not need a flawless version of you. It needs a courageous version of you. It needs someone willing to move despite uncertainty. someone willing to learn despite mistakes, someone willing to continue despite obstacles. Because every step you take today is quietly building the person you will become tomorrow. Failure is not the opposite of success. One of the greatest lies people believe is that successful people never fail. We look at someone's achievements and assume their journey was smooth. We see the trophy, but not the struggle, the victory, but not the sacrifice, the applause, but not the tears. What we often fail to see is that behind every success story lies a collection of failures that shape the person standing before us. Failure is not a sign that you are weak. Failure is not proof that you should quit. Failure is evidence that you had the courage to try. The people who never fail are usually the people who never attempt anything meaningful. They remain in the safety of their comfort zone, while others risk disappointment in pursuit of something greater. Every setback carries a lesson, every mistake carries wisdom, and every challenge carries an opportunity for growth if you are willing to see it. Life has a way of teaching us lessons that success never could. Success celebrates what you already know, but failure reveals what you still need to learn. When things fall apart, when plans collapse, when expectations shatter, you discover parts of yourself that comfort could never reveal. You discover resilience. You discover patience. You discover strength that was hidden beneath layers of doubt. There are moments in life when everything you worked for seems to disappear. Moments when you question your abilities, your purpose, and even your worth. But those moments often become the turning points that shape your destiny. The struggle that feels like a punishment today may become the source of your greatest wisdom tomorrow. Every mountain climber knows that slipping does not mean the journey is over. It simply means adjusting your footing before taking another step. Yet many people treat failure as a final verdict rather than temporary feedback. They allow one disappointment to define their future. They allow one rejection to destroy their confidence. They allow one setback to erase years of potential. The truth is that failure only becomes permanent when you decide to stop trying. As long as you continue moving, learning, adapting, and growing, failure remains a teacher rather than an enemy. It becomes part of the process rather than the end of the story. Every challenge you survive adds another layer of strength to your character, preparing you for opportunities that require a stronger version of yourself. Imagine how different your life would be if you stopped fearing failure and started embracing the lessons hidden inside it. Imagine how much courage you would have if you understood that every setback was preparing you for something greater. Failure cannot destroy your dreams unless you allow it to destroy your belief in yourself. The storm may shake you, but it does not have to break you. The rejection may hurt you, but it does not have to define you. The obstacle may delay you, but it does not have to stop you. Every great comeback begins with a person who refuses to surrender after falling. Every remarkable achievement is built upon moments when someone chose persistence over defeat, hope over discouragement, and determination over despair. Discipline will take you further than motivation. Motivation feels wonderful. It fills you with excitement, energy, and optimism. It makes goals seem possible and challenges seem manageable. On the days when motivation is strong, everything feels easy. You wake up ready to conquer the world. You feel unstoppable. But life is not built on perfect days. Life is built on ordinary days. Days when you feel tired. Days when doubts fill your mind. Days when your energy disappears and your enthusiasm fades. What happens then? This is where discipline becomes your greatest ally. Discipline is not glamorous. It does not create dramatic moments. It simply teaches you to keep going when your feelings are begging you to stop. It teaches you that commitment matters more than emotion and consistency matters more than excitement. The most successful people in the world are not successful because they wake up motivated every single day. They are successful because they have learned how to act, regardless of how they feel. They understand that feelings change, but goals remain. Some mornings they feel inspired, while other mornings they feel exhausted. Yet, they continue showing up. They continue doing the work. They continue honoring their commitments. This is the hidden power of discipline. It removes the need to negotiate with your emotions. Instead of asking yourself whether you feel like taking action, discipline teaches you to take action because it aligns with the future you want to create. It transforms success from a matter of mood into a matter of habit. Think about a river cutting through a mountain. The river does not possess extraordinary strength in a single moment. Its power comes from persistence. Day after day, year after year, it continues flowing. Eventually, what once seemed impossible becomes reality. Discipline works the same way. Small actions repeated consistently create extraordinary results over time. Reading a few pages every day creates knowledge. Exercising regularly creates strength. Practicing a skill daily creates mastery. None of these results happen overnight. They happen because discipline keeps you moving long after motivation has disappeared. The greatest transformations are rarely dramatic. They are the result of countless small choices made repeatedly over months and years. Many people wait for inspiration before they begin. They believe they need to feel ready before taking action. But readiness is often created through action itself. The more disciplined you become, the less power excuses have over your life. You stop waiting for perfect conditions because you understand that perfect conditions rarely exist. You stop depending on motivation because you have built systems that keep you moving forward regardless of your emotions. Discipline becomes a promise you make to yourself, a promise that says, your future matters too much to be controlled by temporary feelings. It becomes the bridge between who you are today and who you are capable of becoming, carrying you forward one consistent step at a time. In the end, success is not a destination reserved for a chosen few. It is a journey built by ordinary people who make extraordinary decisions every single day. It belongs to those who keep moving when progress feels slow, who rise after every fall, who stay disciplined when motivation disappears, who focus on becoming better instead of becoming famous, and who refuse to let fear write the story of their lives. Remember, the strongest trees grow through storms, the brightest diamonds are formed under pressure, and the most inspiring stories are born from struggle. If life has tested you, it is not because you are weak. It is because there is strength within you that has yet to be discovered. Every challenge you face today is shaping the person your future needs. Do not underestimate the power of one more step, one more effort, one more day of believing in yourself when nobody else does. Sometimes the breakthrough you are praying for is hidden behind the obstacle you are thinking about quitting in front of. So stand up with courage in your heart and hope in your eyes. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment is this one. Stop asking whether you are capable, and start proving that you are. Life will always reward those who dare to continue when others choose to stop. Remember, winners are not people who never fail. They are people who never surrender. Your past does not define you, your fears do not control you, and your circumstances do not limit you. The future belongs to those who believe that their dreams are stronger than their doubts. Keep going, even when the road is difficult. Keep believing, even when the results are invisible. Keep fighting, even when nobody is cheering for you. One day, all the struggles, sacrifices, and silent battles will make sense, and you will realize that the person you became along the way was far more valuable than the success you were chasing. Today is your opportunity to move forward. And as long as you keep moving forward, success has no choice but to move closer to you.